you had the Plum Book. Or you had
Yes.
some division of the Plum Book that you were responsible for filling. Tell the folks, what is the Plum Book?
It's so interesting when people talk about the Plum Book because neophytes will get the Plum Book and they go through the Plum Book and they'll identify a position that they think that there is a slim possibility that they have a chance of being Deputy Assistant Secretary of Treasury, right? And they don't understand that somebody like Biden, for instance, Joe Biden, by the time he gets to the White House, the moment that he says, "So help me God," has staffers from his first campaign when he was a young, senator to, committee folks, to folks who have been on the campaign, the presidential campaign. He has probably 2,600 people in his own circle of influence that he has to take care of.
That's right.
Or those folks don't want to go in, but their 24-year-old son wants to go in.
Absolutely.
And guess what? We have to take care of those folks. So forget about the Plum Book, everybody. Those positions are already filled.
And there's
And we
donor
would get
sons.
those, I didn't mean to cut you off, we would get these resumes from people with codes on them. So the true mystery is the codes. So if it says FOJ, that's a friend of Joe's.
Okay.
And there'll be a degree to that level, meaning it doesn't matter what you have to do. I don't care who we promise that appointment to. You're placing this person in that particular slot.
Do people know that?
They don't, because you know why? This last transition with the Biden-Harris, folks were calling me, "Can you help me? I've been through the Plum Book."
No. Hold on. Biden-Harris.
Right?
People are calling America's biggest villain, fresh out the Trump White House,
Yes.
to get in the Democratic Biden-Harris administration.
Yes, because let's say if we're playing baseball, does it matter what uniform you're wearing? The game doesn't change.
The game is the game.
Right?
That's
If the game changed it, then yeah, you probably should call someone else. But the game of getting into one of those appointments has not changed from the beginning of Washington's administration, right?
And if you know the game.
And if you know the game and you know how to navigate, it doesn't matter who's sitting in that seat in the Oval Office. If you want to be appointed, you want to talk to somebody who's worked in presidential personnel.
That's right.
I know the process from the moment the president says, "So help me God," until you're actually sitting in your office. And what are, the challenges, what are some of the advantages, and how to navigate. And so you could try to call someone in the Biden-Harris circle. You won't get through. Everybody changes their number after the inauguration if you're smart.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to get a job at that point, it's too late because you should have been working on transition, or even better yet, on the campaign.
That's right.
Then you'll have a realistic choice. So when you ask about the Plum Book, please, the folks who are sitting at home who want to go work in the White House, please do not be disillusioned by the Plum Book.
Right.
There are very little positions left at that point.
Right.
And they will set up a site and tell you to put all your information in and upload your resume. That is not to fill positions. That is a fundraising tool to update your contact information so they can use it for their reelection. It has absolutely nothing to do with hiring.